Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Spanish John, and we're back here with another Steam Deck Saturday on a Sunday. Yeah, things happen, but we're here, and nothing. We'll just get right to it. I guess the only thing I do want to say is not everything you see here will be for today's episode, so you are getting a sneak peek into the next season, because what I have planned for the finale is not this. But yeah, let's get right to it. We'll go straight into Rogue Lords. You know, you get to play as the devil in this roguelike turn-based game. More importantly, because you get to play as the devil, the big thing about the game is you get to change the rules on the fly. You're the devil. So much so that, look at that patch right there. Isn't that funny? Anyways, we're gonna see if this works. No, it's been a long time coming. I apologize. I've been real busy. Too many family members coming over. Listen, I love my family, but when you get bombarded back to back to back, it's a lot. And just other things. I apologize for the fan noise, but if you don't know by now, it's Florida. It's hot. Almost forgot. It ain't a test without looking at the metrics. To force any other resolution, but not bad. Yeah, I never care for motion blur, so that's fine by me. But so far so good.
Many moons ago, mortals rose up against me and chased me down. They were led by demon hunters, wretched beings incapable of seeing the beauty of a corrupted world. My creatures and demons gave everything they had in the fight, but it was
So we're missing the movie
I was
here.
forced to leave the world of the living. Weakened, I returned
Kind
to
of
hell
man to think.
For years I consumed fresh souls to regain my power, but their numbers are fast diminishing. I cannot wait anymore. I must reclaim my rightful place. It is time to gather my forces once more. Those who signed a pact with me will do as I order. They will spread terror and corruption in my name. The time has come for my revenge.
Alright, well, if you're supposed to see something, you can't.
Many years ago, I was banished from the terrestrial plane by Van Helsing and his demon hunters. Since then, I have reigned over hell while awaiting the hour of my return.
Hey.
But things are changing. The souls of the deceased no longer descend into hell. Have humans become more virtuous? Or is there a new force conspiring to usurp my power? I recall in the service my disciples, powerful beings, who once made a pact with me. They can move freely in this region called the New World, where I was undone by Van Helsing. They will find him and exact my revenge upon him.
It's pretty cool. The way it's narrated and stuff.
Through the renewed link with my disciples, I become aware of the situation in the
The
New World.
overworld's pretty cool too. And controls are responsive. So once we get to combat and that goes, we'll reach the end of testing.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Alright. This game works. It's pretty interesting, if I do say so myself. Obviously, there's some issues with cutscenes, movies, etc. But this is also on the latest version of Proton. Maybe it works on an older version. Maybe it even works on experimental. But the fact that you don't have to do too much more to get this to work is already good. To devs, if you're watching, I don't know how many more steps are needed to get this to pass to a green on the deck, but it's almost there. And with that, we'll go to our next game, keeping in theme with Othercide, which is another tactical-like game, and also supposed to be dark. See, when you show me a keyboard, and you know by now, guys, that bugs me. Opening intro definitely not working, but I hear it. At least we can skip it and not get hung. Has Xbox controls, alright. We got something good. What kind of resolution is that? Oh my god. This, I think, is a little bit below PSP right there. Clearly we got problems here in resolution. I like the music in the background. And if you follow, you know what choice we did. Because we're just testing. If that was supposed to be voiced, it was very faint.
He needs us. The other has come for the chosen one, and soon the veil will break. The suffering cannot continue.
There it goes.
Suffering festers within him. The edge of reality frays. Each battle takes more and more out of me. The other could shred the veil and devour our world. Will you stay with me until the end? I'll give what I can, what I have left. Let it go here and no further.
The aesthetics chosen for this, really good.
Watch, my friend. Once I move to strike, the first will fall. The other sends more against us.
Like the black and white and the red, like this is really good. Shame about the resolution, but that can be fixed in the settings. Says that looks like a game with no issues whatsoever. Just some could also be not detecting my cable here, but some interesting choices for defaults.
Fear not. I can stop the attack before it happens.
But overall, runs fine. Ambience is great. You definitely got to tinker with it before you actually launch it. This is the only thing right now. So another just needs a little bit of TLC from the devs to get this to work on the Steam Deck. But with that, we will carry on. We will have a change of pace here. We'll go from dark, gritty, and gloomy to happy and boxy, apparently. Since some of these are games I have from Humble Bundle, they look interesting. Some of them turn out great, others don't. But they still provide for content. You know, this is not sponsored. I will say sometimes Humble does hit it out of the park. And if the rumors for July are true, you will probably want to get the monthly sub for it. Alright, I hear things, but I don't see things. Oh, this is a little choppy, ain't it? In fact, we just froze up here, trying to change the resolution. I guess not, but what are my choices? I don't know what my choices are. Oh, there was a 60 FPS, a 30 FPS cap? Why? Uncapped. I guess I can't change the resolution, is what you're telling me? At least we got the 60. I love how the graphics are in terms of the tenderness of your meat. Get your head out of the gutter. Also, I just looked over on the recording program, and why does it look so much better than on my monitor? Very tempted to mess around with settings, but I'll do that another time. I feel like this is a ripe for memeage. So I'm trying to contain the memeage, okay? Looks like I can't punch anything, but I'm loving the dialogue. Clearly this looks fine. But you see, this is what I mean by sometimes this is. I was reading that. This is what I mean by sometimes the games are just, worth taking the risk. I say that because some of them I do end up giving away. Something we want to work towards on the channel. Especially with some big name games that I do have. Yo, this is hilarious. You can see it is getting pretty intense still. Frame drops just by looking over there. Not that it feels it. But I can definitely hear it on the fans on the Steam Deck. I don't know if you guys can hear it ramping up or not. See, the GPU is being very well utilized. Staying pegged almost at 99 the entire time. And getting at a toasty 80s. Clearly the game's a way of blocking you, but it makes sense. Jeez, that was some serious drop right there. Honestly, that was me on the gate. I don't know, just the fact that the game's dropping frames makes me want to keep going. Just to see what the hell is going on. That's where you die. Well, despite the game getting toasty on the deck, it works. And I'll leave you to it. But before we sign off, since we usually do 4 games, similar style but different now, since if I remember correctly, we'll be controlling a lot more than one person. Again, another one of those humble games. Clearly you gotta use the trackpad. You know what? We'll leave it at pixel perfect. Just 'cause. you know how to play trackpad games, you know, the Steam Deck's been out for almost 2 years now. No problem. If that bugs you, problem. But remember, all problems have possible solutions. Or at least most problems. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to go up though. Oh, not like that, like up the layers. Anyways, seems to work fine. Even if I don't know what I'm doing here. Which is a shame. That brings our episode to a conclusion. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for understanding. You know what to do. And as usual, you know that the next one is going to be the big episode where we do reverse pilots here. And that's all I'm going to divulge on for now. Till then, till next time. Peace.